Natasha was kidnapped by human traffickers and thrown into a car. Facing the terrifying men, she kept begging for mercy, but this nightmare all started because she trusted the wrong people. A few days earlier, she found an agency online claiming they could turn her into a star. Without any suspicion, she got into their car. But after being taken to a remote area, she was forced into another vehicle. Realizing something was wrong, Natasha tried to escape when the door opened, but she was quickly caught and knocked unconscious. When she woke up, she was locked inside a basement with 4 other girls who had also been tricked. After talking with them, she learned they had already been in prison for a week. Natasha rushed upstairs and screamed for help, but the traffickers shoved her down and warned her to stay quiet. Not long after, the traffickers' leader arrived. He had already arranged a buyer, and the buyer chose Natasha. She was dragged out of the basement, completely hopeless. In fear, she kept banging on the metal walls of the car, but the driver simply turned up the music and ignored her. When the car stopped at a gas station, the driver bought food. Natasha pretended she needed to use the bathroom, but the driver didn't stop. Instead, he drove to a deserted area and told her to open the door there. Natasha seized the chance, ripped open the water tank cover, knocked him down, and ran for help. But passing cars refused to stop, and she was quickly captured again. That night, the driver became exhausted after hours of driving. When Natasha needed to use the bathroom, he still didn't trust her, forcing her to relieve herself inside the vehicle. When they reached a rest area, Natasha smashed the window. Afraid she would escape, the driver tied her to the passenger seat. The next morning, Natasha woke up before him. Her struggle woke the driver, and the two continued on the road. During the trip, the driver stopped to pray. Natasha kept trying to convince him to listen to his conscience, knowing he wasn't the mastermind behind everything. The driver slowly began to feel guilty. But afraid he would lose control and let her go, he decided to tape her mouth shut. Natasha used the chance to bite him, causing him to lose control of the car. The vehicle crashed. After a long time, Natasha woke up first. The driver was still unconscious. She got out and walked toward freedom, but after a moment of hesitation, she turned back and saved him. The driver was grateful and used a handkerchief to wipe the blood from her face. But the cloth was secretly soaked with a drug, and Natasha was knocked out again. Just then, another vehicle passed by. The driver hijacked the car and took Natasha to a small town bank, where he stole a large amount of cash. He then went to the trafficker's leader, hoping to pay money to get Natasha back and quit. But the leader refused to let her go. The driver shot and injured him, abandoned the cash, and escaped with Natasha. The wounded leader grabbed a gun and chased after them. While driving through an intersection, they ran into police who had rushed over after hearing the gunshots. The car was forced to stop. When Natasha got out, she discovered the driver had already been shot dead. She was taken away by the police, while the real trafficking group remained free.